What if Deku was, let's say, what if Deku was a race car driver? I mean, a street racer, so let's get it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Man Max, and we're back with another What If. So, let's get it. So, as like I said before, this one is with Deku being a race car driver, and this is a continuation of part 4 and going to 5. Alright? So, let's do this. I know I just said that twice, so please don't do this and, saying, you said it twice in the comments. I mean, you said it twice in the video. Alright, so, alright, so, let's do this, okay? So, as Rango was gonna, give, one of Bakugo's lackeys, the 3-piece, I was there in that bitch and, like, said, no fighting. Like, Rango says, fuck, I gotta dip. Like, Deku holds up his hand saying, hold. Like a military style, saying, hold. And Deku asks, like, hey, aren't you on Aizawa? Or, Eraserhead? And basically, Aizawa says, yeah. I've seen you before. And, like, Deku's gang and Bakugo's like, what do you mean by that? Because, like, Deku, let's say, when Deku was racing, and so, like, in Japan, he basically almost got caught by Eraserhead. So Deku just, said, fuck it, I gotta dip. He dipped, and, like, no one knew who that was. So basically, Deku and his crew were like, fuck yes, we are safe. So Deku basically like, okay, so how about, so basically like, he walks past him, Tanjiro, and fuck, Ranga, shit, him, Tanjiro, Ranga, and let's say, yeah, him, Tanjiro, and Ranga, they all walk past him, and like, they give him the most fucking messed up short, like, checked, Deku and his squad checked Bakugo. Fucking boy, goddamn, walking past this nigga like, nah, nigga, catch his hands next time outside of school. So basically, everybody introduces themselves and get up to Bakugo. You damn losers. The only person here and his gang are strong enough to beat me are Ryu. I mean Izu and his gang. And guess who's gonna win? Excuse me. Ranga said, and guess who's gonna win every time? Us. Just like always, Katsuki. And like either sees it's like, let's see about this. So it's not pretty at all. Not fucking at all. So basically, let's say that Deku and his squad and Bakugo and his squad, they all get called to the principal office, and it says, Izuku Midoriya, Ryu Tanjiro Itsuka, and Ranga Monotakashi. I came up with that name, so don't fuck with me about that. Ranga Takashi. So fuck, he knows us. So Nezu, Nezu is asking, hey, we need some help with something. Because Nezu, let's say, he basically forgot about Deku and his squad being, you know, race car drivers. Basically, he didn't forget, but he like, like keep it on down low. I can use it to my advantage one day to defeat my old rival. Um, the fuck was his name again? Sorry. Hasashi. So basically, it's like, um, hey, um, I need to see your quirks, cause like in the entrance exam, you basically only use like these weird mechanical things. And Deku and his squad pulls, shows off their stuff, their tech, saying these are part of our quirks. Really? Yeah. And basically, Deku says we don't want to show them off because we do have to keep some secrets, right, Nezu? And Nezu Peaks is like, yes, good point. Dismissed. And basically, Bakugo and his squad, they leave and go back to class. And Aizawa says, here, put these on. And they do the ball throw. And Deku goes first. And basically, like, he doesn't use his quirk. It's just brute strength. And he launches that shit past the fucking moon. And everybody's like, what the fuck? Except for on his squad and Bakugo squad too. So like, it's Bakugo turn next. And this nigga, and he basically like get the same thing like like can with his quirk. And sorry for starting, I am super tired. So basically, he gets thing, and like everybody gets the same thing. Even Deku squad, they get like they get around his height, and like basically they won the whole thing. No cap, no lie. Deku, he basically says, hey guys, I think Hacker got another mission for us. And let's say Aizawa overhears the conversation outside of class. Like they go to the bathroom and hackers is hacker is talking to them, saying, "Hey, Ryu, I got another race for you. This one is in America. I mean not America, but like yeah, America." And like they're wondering like why is it in America? And basically like hacker says you're being watched. And they're like, Aizawa. And basically they get out of the bathroom, hold on. They get out the bathroom and they, check around. They do like a very big ass what's the word, perimeter sweep. Like like they don't see Aizawa, and they basically use like their quirk. I mean, one could use like the cameras, and like they see like Aizawa standing out, from the bathrooms, hearing us and like hearing them, and like they say fuck. So basically, um, Tanjiro, he basically okay, boss. Look, how about we do this first? So like they go like they rent to May, and then and let's say May and her sister Emmy, they had a special not special but like they were selected by Nezu himself, cause like Nezu seeing like the crafty work on the hero suits, and let's say the cars, them bitches can make some shit happen. They can transform, nigga, my friend. I mean, shit. They can transform, and you'll see why. So basically, Nezu, saw how they did with the assignments, and like they corrected them. I mean, May and Amy corrected Nezu on their assignments. So basically, they get out of class and shit, and like Deku says, "Hey, you guys got the message too?" And Amy May says, "Yeah. Well, it was nice knowing this place." And like, let's say that this is like when they have like a 1 week time skip. I mean, not a 1 week, like a week off because of some reason, because like they gotta get prepared and finish the dorms or some shit. And like Nezu wants the kids to move in there quickly, like pronto. So Deku calls up his gang saying, "Hey, are you well, are you ready for the info on the race?" And like May and Amy have to like really have to fucking prepare for this shit, cause like they don't know what is going to be thrown at them at all. So basically, like they're at the workshop and they hear like a loud ass boom. Amy goes sees the cameras and it's basically Nezu, Aizawa, and All Might. And like Amy says, "Hey sis, it's the heroes. Put everything away quickly." And like May May presses a button and like all the cars and shit, they all go up under the garage, like a subterranean garage. And they make sure like, oh, okay, if they knock on the ground or use any sonic, quirk or anything, they gonna see they gonna see if it's hollow or not down there. So Deku prepared for this shit, and so did his dad. Basically, his dad used the same metal to trick the quirk because the quirk gonna see like it's not hollow. I mean, it's like it's not gonna be hollow at all. So basically, they use that on them. So they invite, like they have a TV game, like music blasting in there, and like some old school cars, and like I like Nancy comes in there and he's like, let's see, and like he touches some, like he basically wonders like, where did he hide it? And like I was like wondering like why are we in this? Why are we in these kids, you know, base basement? I might is wondering that too. And Nezu informs them these kids are no ordinary kids, and like they're wondering like, why? What do you mean? Like Nezu says these kids are racers, street racers, and like Deku, Ryu, and Ranga, they all pull up. They honk the horn a few times, saying, "Emmy, May, what's up?" So basically, they park their cars, in front of the place, and then they walk in and they see Aizawa and All Might and Nezu saying like, "What the fuck?" And like they finna dip. All Might just stands right in front of them saying, "No, no, no, young Midoriya, young Tanjiro, and young Takashi." Like they like shit, we're fucked. And Nezu, Aizawa, and basically All Might sit them down saying, "What? where did you get this base? I mean, where did you get this place? And like I said, I inherited this from one of my family members who passed. Okay. So where are the cars in here? I mean, cars in here, and then like they all nod, yeah. Are any of you old enough to drive? And Deku, Ranga, and Takashi, and like yeah, Deku, Ranga, and Takashi, they all put their hands up like yeah, we all are. And like Nizu's surprised like these kids know how to drive. Basically, yeah. And like and like Nizu sees where they're looking at, and it's basically you know the last movie of Fast and Furious. And like let's say they have like a picture of Paul Walker, to Vin Diesel, and like everybody else from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, all right there on their wall. And then and basically like they have like a memorial for Paul Walker beside there. Like let's say every time they have a race, they ring the bell saying, "Give us a good race, Paul." And like they like it's a concept, it's like a tradition now. Every time they do that, like they win a race and they get like some new allies. So yeah, Aizawa walks over to the memorial, and like Deku was like walk it over there saying, "Don't you fucking touch this. This is ours." And Nez is like one like, "What are you talking about? This is a memorial. We just want to know who it is. It's none of your fucking business, you rat." And like everybody's in shock because like All Might and Aizawa and Nezu are in shock because like they don't know what is wrong with these kids. They see like the picture, and then like they see the date. Oh, okay. And like they don't know, they know some English, and it says Paul Walker, and basically Deku, he basically says, "Don't you dare say his name. This is the man who taught us how to be racers. I mean, this is the man who showed us what to do. Our parents showed us how to drive. Our parents gave us this place, this base to call our home." And like Aizawa gets it because like he knows what they see in this place because like it has everything they need to live in: a kitchen, a bath, like a TV, a place to eat, a roof, basically everything. They even have like a workout area. Yeah, they have like a workout area. So basically, it's not like I bet. So Nizu, All Might, and Aizawa leave. I mean, All Might and Nezu leave. Aizawa stays and talk. Sits them sound. I mean, sit them down, saying, "I know what this place is." And like they're one like, "What do you mean? This is your home, right? Yeah." And basically like you're all not related by blood, right? Mm-hmm. So I think I know where you get that from. Let me guess. Toretto, Vin Diesel, Fast and Furious, and like they're like, what? How do you know that? Like the only people who knows of that is basically us. Eh, I'll be in my sleeping bag, basically re watching some Fast and Furious movies, and like they're like, "Cool teacher, cool teacher, cool teacher." So basically, Aizawa warns them, "Hey, if you guys are in any trouble, please just let me bail you out, cause I don't want to hear from Aizawa. I mean Nezu or All Might." So like Oh shit, we got an inside man now. Basically, they like they're celebrating and shit. Like, damn, we're fucked. We have an inside man now. We have legal. Like, we are going to America to do this race. And basically, like hacker comes up on the screen saying, "Good job, guys. Thanks for getting the heroes out." So, about this race. This race is it's a drug deal race. You guys could die or live. Like they're like, no, we're not. We're not gonna die. We're gonna ride like a family. And let's say, they basically get, let's say Deku calls up his uncle, and like Hacker informed his uncle, okay, let's do this. I mean, yeah, Deku called up his uncle. Instead of calling his uncle, it was a friend. It was like a friend of Deku. Who he knew who was like older than him. It was like, it was like his cousin, Vana, Vana Midoriya. Basically, she's a pilot for the not the Navy, but like yeah, the Navy that flew like them big, cargo planes and shit. And like she bought her own cargo plane. She bought her own cargo plane. She's like, bet I can do this for a living, and it didn't turn out well for her. So yeah. So Deku calls up his cousin saying, "Hey, cuz, I'm gonna need your help." And she's wondering like, "What is it?" And basically, Deku informs her on like the races and stuff, and she's cool, cuz. So I am not okay. So let's get this shit straight. This is not what you think. I am just going along with the story. So she's like, cool, Izu. So when do you want me to come by? How about on Tuesday? Cause it's Sunday. I mean it's Saturday now. So like basically like cool. Like she's super excited, and like she says cool 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 cool. Let's say we gonna time skip to Monday. Deku and his squad have everything packed up and locked up inside the garage and their mountain base. And like when I tell you it's locked up, it's locked up. May enforced everything, reinforced it, fucking made sure if like anybody who like trying to break in, they can't break in. Any heroes, villains, anybody can break in. They made sure it was fucking fucking nuke proof, nuclear proof. Like swear you can survive a nuke. And like Deku, he basically like cool. Like he basically says the code, like the code to the base, and it's like um Ringo. I mean Baba Yaga 01. I mean Baba Yaga Lock 01. And if you don't know what that means, it's the boogeyman. Basically, they have that as a lock, Baba Yaga 01. And like, let's say inside of it, it's like a fucking dungeon, like scary. Everything is red and green, and it's not fucking Christmas, okay? And I want to wish you like happy Thanksgiving. And I know it passed like a little bit, like few minutes ago. So please, 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 happy Thanksgiving. Yada yada. So basically, everything goes red and green and shit. So Deku and his squad, they go to the airport. Airport security says, okay, your sister informed us of you, so get ready. And like Deku and his squad, they drive to the hangar, like their original hangar. Like they park their cars, and like his sister comes down. Like she has like the whole cargo plane door open for them, and like Deku, he like cool, let's do this. They all drive in, right? They all drive inside the cargo plane, and let's say Ice Out, like not Ice Out, but um, hmm, what can I say? Who is sneaky? Mina, yeah, Mina, sneaks in because like she's pretty curious about Deku and his squad, and the beef between him and Deku, him and Bakugo. So basically, she sneaks in. And let's say yeah, Vanna. She goes by Vaughn. So basically, she says like as they're taking off, and she announces over the intercom saying, I know you're here. You can come out now." And it's Mina just sitting there like, how does she know? And like Rana says, I also heard that. And like she's one like, what the fuck? Loser. I have a fucking technopath quirk. I can see through my plane. I can feel what it feels, hear what it hears. And you snuck on. Deku and his squad just jumps down saying, what the fuck you want, Mina? This is something that you shouldn't be in. And Mina's like, whoa, okay, this is awkward. And so basically, Deku has a plan to drop, just drop Mina over, the dorms on a MUA. So, and Vaughn just says, no, bad Izu. And Mina just pieces like, Izu? I thought your name was Ryu. Ugh, shut up, Mina says, yes, sir. So basically, they have like a good little minute, like a good little nap. And this is where in part 4. And now let's get to part 5. They all wake up. Hold on. This is part 4, right? So basically, not part 4, but part 5. So basically, like, they all wake up in America, in the US. So Vana, says, wake up, sleepyheads. You're racist. You're not race, but basically, your breakfast is ready. And like, everybody wakes up. Even Mina, it says, what? And Nicky says, get up. Dinner's ready. Come on. Mina, Mina walks to the, let's say, end of the hangar. And she sees them eating a fucking meal. And, not the hangar, but in, like, the end of the hotel. Not the hotel. You know what I'm talking about. The cargo plane. And she's like, why are we eating here? We have a hotel. Can we just buy a hotel? And Nick says, nope. Because the race we're doing is something that a hotel wouldn't be allowed to have. What type of race is it? It's none of your business. I have this, says, good morning, guys. Are you guys ready for the race? And everybody says, yeah, let's do this. They all eat their breakfast, even Mina. Like, Mina, drives with Deku. And Deku's like, what? The tattoos, where did you get them? It's none of your business, And Mina's like, at this point, Max, like, why isn't it none of my business? Because this race we're doing, we're not gonna be able to come out of it with a limb or two. I'm like, oh wow, Like she is shocked. Like this is what you guys do? Hey, this is what we do. It's none of your business. You snuck upon our plane, our home, our safety. Now, did you hear we're screwed? Why? Because you're a rat. I'm not a rat. And basically, Deku says, yes, you are. You will squeal to anybody. Wanna know how I know? Because look, what is that? It's a camera. You basically just broke all of your friend's secrets to everybody. And Mina's like at this point dumbfounded, like, damn, I am, right? And Mina asks, hey, can I join you guys? Sure. And Dick says, guys, you gotta prove that you're a good racer, or an engineer or manager or something. A manager? Yeah. Because look, while we're doing these races, we need to get our money out in the clean way and not in the drug dealer way. Fucking vacuum sealed and up our ass. So Mina's like, sure, I can be your manager. So basically, Hacker, does like a collab with Mina saying, cool, I got this. And Hacker explains like all the races and how and when they start, the time zone and everything. And Mina basically, gets the hang of it and like Mina, Hacker, have like a little ship and shit, you feel me? Mina, she until it's like cool. And like let's say they like me sorry. They arrive at the race. Mina sees, the cars and basically like they're fucking like, you know, let's say old school cars. I mean not old school but like Challengers, Ferraris, V8s, basically Teslas, like souped up Teslas, with everything on that bitch. Like damn, like fucking cars, like different fast cars, and I don't know the names of, so don't judge me on that. I've seen all the Fast and Furious, but like I didn't really give a damn about the car names. So alright, so Deku Deku lines up with his squad, and once the light goes green, the only thing you can hear is like Deku's squad just fucking rocking it off first. Like, and everybody's like, what the fuck? And basically, the race is gonna drive, and let's say a villain who, let's say, goes by the name Hidden he basically uses his quirk his flames, like he shoots a fireball at Deku's wheels, and like that shit does not work. And then he used like a wrench to throw at his tires. That didn't work. Basically, nothing worked. Right? So basically, it's really fucked up. And he basically, Deku, he passes the guy. I'm gonna say the police show up. Like Deku tells his gang to put on the mask, and so does Mina. Mina, stays at the cargo plane with Vanna. I mean Vaughn. And like Vanna has like a drone, flying over Deku and the races. And like Mina is sitting there watching them. You know, Deku goes in first. Deku goes first, and like his squad goes second and third. Chandra and Rankin goes second and third. Basically, They won the race and like they basically got the drugs. I mean, it basically wasn't a drug. It was like a piece of tech that was really valuable up under three different categories of dangerous. Like let's say that you mix the arc reactor with like force, magic and shit, and add like a fucking AI to that bitch. From that point, you're fucking screwed. It's like an arc reactor, almost like it, but it's simulated in some ways. And Deku, he says, "Okay, guys, let's see if this works." Like Deku, he takes the arc, like he takes the thing to May and Emmy, and like May and Emmy study it. Like they wonder if they can use this for like they can use them for Deku and Tanjiro's cards and hero suit. May uses her May uses her quirk and like let's say on the plane, Ivana has like a souped up 3D printer things to Emmy, and that thing can print any technology. So basically, Emmy made like let's say 20 of these just in case if they all fail at once. So basically, she prints like 20 of them things. Like they get home to like Japan and shit. Let's say Aizawa. I mean, online. It's like where have they been? Because like they're like it's been like almost half a week. I mean, it's Monday now. Next week. I might like, oh, okay, I got you. I might knock to the door and like the only thing he hears are like snores and snores and snores, like like they're asleep. I might knock again, and Vanya wakes up and says, "Who is it? I am here. Is this the Takashi residence?" And like, she's like, "Yes, it is. Hold on." And like, she opens the door and I'm like, "Oh, why are you here?" I'm like, "Because your children haven't been coming to class. Didn't come to class today. Uh, they basically had a big day today. I mean, big day yesterday. Really? Mm-hmm. So basically, she is lying her ass off. So she and like I'm gonna like, oh, sorry. Tell them they have missed work and here. He hands her like a not a, like a card. He hands her like a card just in case if anything else bad happens. So she wakes up, everybody like, get the hell up, you idiots. You missed school? Hey, guess who won the fucking prize? Us. Now here. And Deku hands her like a fucking keyboard and shit. And Mina, wakes up. What's wrong? Deku says, get up, Mina. We gotta go to school. Like everybody, jump inside the car, and like they go, like they speed out to UA. They all stop at Dunkin' Donuts for like a coffee, like some coffee and donuts and shit. Y'all get they all get to UA and they head to class. They have like coffee and donuts, and like let's say Ranga has like some like everybody like on the way there, Ranga put like some donuts in everybody's bags, like just in case if they get hungry or not. Like he put like some creams and sugars inside. Like they all ordered coffee, hazelnut coffee with like some cream. and like some sugar. So like they were like, fuck it, like give us all the sugars you have, and like some of the creams. So basically, they had like half a box full of creams and sugars. So like, Ranga put some sugars, creams, and stuff inside their bags. And he tells them, I put some stuff inside your bag, so y'all better use them. So like they get into class and like I was like wondering like what like where the fuck were you? And basically Deku heads to his desk. Mina heads to her desk. Tanjiro and Ranga heads to their desk. And, like they all bring out the coffee and like some creamers and shit. And like let's say Mina is one like, hey, what is this? And it brings out like a donut. Like, and basically Ranga, told her those are the donuts we got. So get ready. And like Ranga, Tanjiro, and Ryu, they're like cool. So basically, they all eat one, and they save the other one for later during class. They all drink their coffee, and like basically, I was like wondering like where the fuck did you get that coffee and how did you get it? And Dick says we stopped by Starbucks. I mean, not Starbucks, but what's the word? I'm looking for Dunkin' Donuts. And I was like one night, you didn't give me none, and they pulls out like a great amount of coffee for Aizawa inside a cup, and Aizawa tastes it, and guess what's inside? Rum, rum, and whiskey and some coffee. And I was like, thanks, kid. Now where's my sugar and creamer? And they could give like Aizawa like half a bag of sugar and creamer, and like he's like, "What the fuck did you do, rob it?" And this is now, yeah, we basically asked for half a box of it. Oh, so thanks. So everybody's either walks up to them saying, "You can't be eating those in class," and Isaiah Dawson Isaac is saying, "Shut up! This is the morning time. Like it is 1. I'm still sleepy. I need this." And basically, Deku throws Aizawa a donut. And here, try it. It's good. Aizawa eats a donut, and basically, like, he picks Deku and his squad as, like, the favorites. It's like, they brought me lunch. Cool kids. I could be better than them. Fuck the others. And basically, Ranga, he lays his head down. Like, he, Ranga, they don't lay their head down on their own desk. And like, let's say Shiro, he basically comes up to Deku saying, "Hey, um, what's wrong with Mina? Don't worry about her. We partied a little bit too hard last night. She basically got drunk." And like, he's being very sarcastic about that. And Shiro takes him like, I gotta know these guys. So, they like, okay, let's do it. So, I'm, I'm not gonna make that as a catchphrase. Man, it is 1:49. So basically, the class ends. Like Aizawa, and he basically, basically he announces the not the sports festival, but like test with the UA attack, not the UA attack, but you know what I'm talking about, the USJ attack, right? So that happens, and like my boy, definitely in a squad like that, and let's say Hacker, he basically, calls them like on like when they go like as they're walking back to the base. Ranga, I mean, Hacker calls them saying, "Hey, I heard there was gonna be an attack on the USJ. I just want to let y'all know." So basically, like okay. Thanks for telling us this, Hacker. And like we gotta do our homework quickly. And basically, Hacker just throws like a bunch of answers to their homework, and like they're like thanks, and like he puts like explanations on everything on how it works, and everything on there. Hold on. So they're doing their homework and shit. So it's basically easy to do. Um, on the day of the, let's say, like 2 days before the USJ attack happens, May and Amy, brings the cars around. I mean, not brings the cars around, but like they copy, well, not copy. Like they use the arc reactor thingy, like almost like it, and like they make like some suit of armors for them. And let's say, and this what it is. But let's say it's made out of like the car parts and stuff. I mean, like some of the colors in the car parts. So basically, May and me, they basically base their suits off the cars, and like they put the green dragon logo on Deku's armor, and like a red one on Ranga's armor, and a blue one on Chandra's armor. And basically, like all the armors have like a different setting. Ranga is good into hand to hand. Deku is good with weapons, and basically, Tanjiro is good with swords. So basically, like the cards are fucking cool at this point. Ranga, Deku, and Tanjiro, they all pull up at the villain's hideout. And let's say Overhaul is there for a visit to introduce the Nomu. So basically, Hacker told May and Amy because like Hacker told Amy and May about the Nomu and said they're gonna need to fucking soup up the bitch. And basically like the suits are stronger than the Nomu, and Hacker gave them info on the Nomu and like how to kill it. And basically they fucking killed that bitch. Deku, Ranga, Tandro, yeah, Ranga and Tandro, they bust in, they killed. Yes, they killed, they killed. The Nomu, and like Deku, he basically has like a clear good shot at one for all. I mean, the fuck what's his name? All for one, and basically like, he kills. Like he basically grazes Overhaul, and he kills Overhaul. And yes, this is gonna be fucking quick. So, what's the name? Deku kills Overhaul, and basically, he basically analyzes his quirk, and basically, let's say, he takes, Overhaul's quirk. He basically doesn't take it. He take, one part of it, which is, let's say, the power to give quirks, and it is working perfectly. So Deku, he gets back to the base and he puts like, let's say the quirk is like a mist, and Deku puts the mist inside of a container and tells May and Amy to break down the quirks inside of this, and like May and Amy like on it, boss. So basically Overhaul is no more. The League of Villains are dead. Deku, he basically while he was doing it, he saw Toga trying to kill Tanjiro. He basically, grabbed Toga by the arm and said, "Hey, little lady, that's not nice." Like he knocks her out and basically, instead of turning her in to the police, he brainwashes her like straight up there. He brainwashes her because like he doesn't want her to go to jail and like she's like she helps around the base a little bit. She orders some like she basically does like not maintenance but like she does things with May and Emmy, and she teaches them hand-to-hand combat and everything. So like it's the day of the USJ attack. Instead of them doing it, let's say it was let's say it was somebody from America doing it. They come from like it was like the mafia from Italy because like they wanted to challenge the Green Dragons to a race for their cars and stuff and money. They're like no. So basically, uh-uh. Deku he like the mafia says fine then. The mafia boss tells one of the people go kill him, and like the boss says sure. And Asashi, I mean not Asashi, but as a USJ attack, as like Deku was gonna come go in, the talking metal says stand back, boss, and like a fucking bullet flies, directly past Deku's face. Tanjiro and Ranga, they basically say metal up or armor on, and like let's say, hmm, like it like they had backpacks, so the armor would go around their whole body instead of one arm. Yeah, the armor would go around their whole body, and like Tanjiro, he basically jumps up to the mafia. I mean the assassin, and he just hacks it because this assassin was like captured by captured by One for All and turned into like a no that kept its sanity. So they killed it, and more people started pouring in. Deku, Ranga, and Tanjiro. They basically said code Omega or code Yaka, which means like let's say if like Tanjiro touches something, like his suit grows, and Ranga he basically touches like he thinks of any animal, and like his suit becomes that animal with him in it. And Deku he thinks of any weapon, like any non, like he basically thinks of anything he wants to shoot at, but it's 10 times dangerous. So basically, they beat all the assassins. The USJ ends, and yes, that was quick as fuck. The USJ ends and stuff, and let's say this is like this five, like in Canada where they had like a break. The dorms are built, and Nezu, I mean, Aizawa specifically asked one person to build this, and that was Asashi. Because Asashi was in town to, see how everything was going with Deku and his crew. And Aizawa asks, "Hey, are you a Sashi Midoriya?" And like he says, "Yeah." Who's asking? I want to ask you a question. Can you build them like a, I don't know, a garage for their cars? And like he says, "Yeah, sure." And Deku, he's like, "Cool." And let's say it was really nice in there. So this is where I'm gonna leave it off for now. You know, you know the deal. So Mad Max, numero uno. Please go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the like button, and let's do this and hit the bell notifications and subscribe. It's Sleepy Time Max and signing off once more.